Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Greetings from Confetti Land. We wanted to show our appreciation to you, dear listeners, for tuning into our first season of the show. To show our thanks, we have a special surprise for you as we shake things up a bit. Our previous guest, Alonda, is back, and this time, she's taking the reins and becoming the interviewer. That's right, folks. The Squirrel Whisperer herself is now turning the tables on our hosts, Jessica and Alexis. Get ready for a rapid-fire round of questions that'll keep them on their toes. It's their turn to be in the hot seat. Will Jessica and Alexis rise to the challenge? Can they handle the pressure of being interviewed by their own guest? And what do raccoons and possums have to do with any of this? Tune in to find out as we dive headfirst into this thrilling bonus episode. As soon as they decide where the show will go.
Should I just go through, question after question and we can edit out anything that you're like, no.
Oh.
They're not bad. They're not bad. They're not.
Uh-oh.
They're not.
No. We're just going. We're live.
I mean, I don't think they are. Maybe I'm completely off base and have no idea what a bad question
They'll
is.
just have to censor you. It's fine. We'll have the little beeps and bloops and...
And then, did you want me to ask the question and you both answer the same question? Do you want me to, separate questions out? I don't know how to do two people at once. Don't use that clip. With just no.
That is perfect. That's our teaser right there.
Damn it, Cliff.
Can't blame me for that one, Alonda. Enjoy the show, everybody!
We're already off the rails. We're already off the rails.
Well, it's been a good show. Good night.
And good night, everyone.
I mean, I could do either. I think maybe you throw it to one of us, so you're like Jessica and ask me, and then if the other one will answer it afterwards too. But that way, the person knows to be prepared that they're the one who has to answer. Because otherwise, I feel like if you just throw it to both of us, we're constantly going to be like, you go first, do I go first? And we're just gonna
I was just gonna make Jessica go first on all of them.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go back and forth. So,
Okay, so we'll have you both answer each question, but I'll switch who asks. We'll just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Whoever answered first last time answers second. All right, we're just gonna start with a rapid fire this or that. Just to get things going.
Warm us up.
Ooh.
Yep. We're gonna start with Jess.
Oh boy.
And then
Okay.
back and forth. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, she's got the
She's
paper.
got her
She's
paper.
official.
Just
Oh, here we go. Okay. Whew.
Here we go.
this or that. Purple or lavender?
Purple.
Lavender.
Okay.
I can't. No, she's going too easy. I'm this is gonna escalate quickly. I can tell.
Hardcover or paperback?
Paperback. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't my turn, but I'm going paperback.
We're back on track. That's all right. That's okay. What are the rules here? We're making up the rules as
I'm
we
too
go on.
nervous. I'm sweating.
Same.
I feel like I have to deliver now and say the most off the cuff stuff, and I'm my next question's salt and vinegar or sour cream. So crazy. But next question: salt and vinegar or sour cream?
I don't know what context, but I'm gonna go salt and vinegar.
Okay.
We're talking chips.
Salt and vinegar
anyway.
as well. I love some kettle chips.
We could be talking anything. We could be talking body lotion. There is no context.
Oh my god. That might be sour cream then. I might want to change my answer.
Feathers or fur?
Feathers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a nice boa.
Yeah, I'm going feathers because, again, without context, I don't know what fur.
Listen, there is no context. It says more what context you think it's in than your answer.
This is a psychological game. I see what's
That's
happening
right.
here.
You are being scored by somebody who has no idea how to score you. All right.
Are you a qualified
Next up,
professional?
Am I qualified or professional? No to both of those.
Good to know.
So next up, sunshine or candles?
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Okay, that's good. You guys are back on track. We're good. Robot or dinosaur?
Robot?
That was very confident. I like the confidence in that answer.
I'm going dinosaur.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Sequins or glitter?
Sequins.
Glitter.
Okay. Eraser or whiteout?
Eraser.
Whiteout.
I think I chose wrong.
She's second guessing everything.
By the way, I have no idea whose turn it is. I don't
either.
We're just going for chaos, all right? Let's just embrace the chaos.
That's what's
going to
happen because I don't remember either.
That's good.
I'm too busy overthinking every answer.
Same.
That's good. And what's best, this is the rapid fire session.
Oh my God.
Just you wait.
Oh my God.
Okay. Jess, I think it's you first now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vampire or aliens?
Aliens.
I'm going vampire. I think some Twilight stuff. I don't know.
Sparkly vampires. There you go. She said glitter.
Yeah.
It's the skin of a killer, Jess. Superhero or superstar?
Hero. Yeah, superhero. Okay. Glitter girl.
Big toe or thumb?
Is it my
Oh,
turn?
gosh.
It's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, you.
Oh my God, thumb, because then I can give thumbs up.
I'm also thinking
Fair.
thumb, but I'm nervous about the balance without my big toe.
Oh, I like how
Is it
she went
just-
straight to like she only has one of them.
Fair point. Well, see, that's the thing. You fall all the time, but then you give the thumbs up that you're okay. So you're fine.
Yep.
All right. Disco ball or flower petals?
Disco ball.
I don't know if it was my turn, but that one, yeah, that one was easy.
Well, that was an easy one, apparently.
Come on.
Oh, see? All right. Now we're in for the real
Oh my God.
questions.
That was just the warm-up. That was just the warm-up round.
Okay. If you want, I can repeat questions for each of you. Don't worry. We'll start. I'm not even saying we're going to start easy. We're just going to start, okay?
Start somewhere.
We're just going to start. So, Jess, this is going to be for you. We're going to start with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm ready.
If you created your own language, how would you say the word confetti? If something pops in the head of somebody else, by all means, hop in it and just blurt it out. That's fine.
Honestly, because we.
Can it? I mean, would it just be like the sound of confetti popping? Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready? This is how you would say confetti.
So, kaplunka. Got it. Okay. Really rolls off the tongue. Elegant in form, really.
Yeah, it's a very sophisticated language.
Yeah. It has about 7 Ks in it, but we're fine. All right. Well, then, Alexis, same question, but with sparkle. Sparkle.
Oh, gosh.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard. Whenever you first asked Jessica that question, because we were just talking about aliens, I just automatically started hearing alien voices in my head of how they would say it.
I think you should go with that. I think we should pull this thread because I desperately want to know what that sounds like.
I don't even
Me too.
Just some.
What
Just
does
some.
an alien sound like?
Me. I don't know. Oh, what would Sparkle sound like? Or what would it? I don't know. I think I want to go with a sound effect as well, and it just be that little twinkle sound that you hear. So just like a little,
Which
or
is
like
what?
or something.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
How do we
Pretty-
feel
I
about
mean, that word already exists. It's called, but you know, I mean, it's fine. It's your language. You can do whatever you want.
How do you say sparkle backwards?
All right, next question. We're going to start with Alexis.
Oh.
Good
If you
luck.
were a savory ice cream flavor,
Oh.
what would it be?
Pizza. I don't know what. I don't know. Yeah, I think pizza. It could be
That's fair.
maybe a nice margarita flavor. Have some basil in there.
Oh.
Definitely thought you were talking about the drink for a hot second. I was like, oh, okay, all right. I was like, I
did
don't
too.
often put basil in my margaritas, but you know, to each his own. And then I caught up because you said pizza. Now I'm on track. I'm there with you.
She's there.
All right. What about you, Jess? What savory ice cream flavor would you be?
I'm going either chicken nugget,
Mm.
mac and cheese,
I
or
wondered if.
I had this really delicious breakfast sandwich in Newport, Rhode Island that I cannot stop talking about. And whatever that flavor is, I want that in ice cream.
It's a long title. Random breakfast sandwich I had that one time I was in Newport. But I like it.
It's like
I like
a
it.
Ben
Really,
and
it
Jerry's.
has a nice ring
It's like
to
a Ben
it.
and Jerry's name. They have like really long names.
That's
You
true.
know, come on.
That's true.
Doing my own thing here.
They do have long
Don't
names.
box me in, all right?
All right. We'll start with Jess again here.
Oh boy.
What kind of noise does a feather make?
It's like a soft like.
And just like that, we're an ASMR channel.
I mean, that's what it has to sound like, right? What else would it sound
That's
like?
fair. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, who's going to prove you wrong? Except
Yes,
for the
go
person
ahead.
literally swishing
Do
a
it.
feather around. So it's a
Do
win-win
it.
either
Go
way.
ahead, prove me wrong.
Everyone send in videos swishing feathers to prove what it sounds like, please.
And it's gonna sound
And
like.
now we're going to go ahead. Just a bunch of videos of people blowing into the microphone.
I'm ready for it.
So we're going to go ahead and ask Alexis the same question. But what would the cloud sound like?
Falling to the ground. What would a cloud sound like?
Sure.
Or swirling. What was it? What's the cloud doing?
It's just a cloud.
It's just what kind of noise does a cloud make? You get to pick the
Oh.
noise. That's fine. I mean, you could go through all of them if you so choose. That's it. That's on the table.
I think that clouds sound more like.
That's a good
I
one.
like it.
That's a good one.
Gentle.
That's what I
soft,
think.
subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Again, send in videos. We want proof.
Send in
I'm not
videos,
100%
clouds.
sure how to get that one, but safely
Safely.
send in cloud videos, please.
Please party responsibly.
Yeah, I apologize in advance for the amount of random people blowing into microphones that are coming your way.
Could be fun.
I have no idea whose turn it is. I think now we're starting with A. Would you rather travel 100 years to the past or the future, and what would you do when you got there?
I would go 100 years to the past.
Okay.
What would I do? I don't know. have tea with somebody in a fun dress.
I mean, I think that's about all you could do at that point, frankly. So that's good.
Yeah. So I think just
I also had to pick 100 so that none of us had to do math. Like, it was like, if I was like 20 years, I was like, oh my God, that's not that far ago anymore. So I was like 50 and I was like, oh, I can't do that math. All right, 100. So
yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah. I think I'd just, party it up, see what it was like back then. I think that'd be a good time.
that's right. Dresses, tea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to say like a composer's name because it will probably, everyone's going to be like, they were dead for 100 years at that point.
We're not guessing that.
No.
Yeah. All right. What about you? Jessica, 100 years, future or past?
I think I'm going in the future so I can take like a day trip to the moon because I'm assuming that's going to be a thing, like vacationing to the moon. And I think that would be cool. Honestly, space terrifies me, so I probably wouldn't actually do it, but I'm going to pretend like I would because it sounds fun.
I mean, if you can travel 100 years into the future.
That was a confusing answer. I would never do it, but here's what I would do.
I thought maybe if I confused you enough that you wouldn't ask me a similar question.
I came into this so confused, it doesn't matter. There's no more derailing me.
She was prepared for this exact scenario.
All right. I think we're starting with Jay now. Okay. Aside from music, what is your favorite sound? You don't have to sound it out like all the other ones, but you're welcome to. It's bonus points.
Okay, favorite
points
sound.
Don't mean anything, but bonus
Besides
points.
music. Okay. I do enjoy the sound of the rain, like really heavy rain on the roof.
Yeah.
I can't make
comforting.
that noise, even if I wanted to, but it is a good noise.
Cliff runs in with a rain stick behind you.
I wish I had a rain stick. Oh, that would be handy. Need like a confetti.
Confetti
stick.
rain sticks.
Yes. Yeah, sound of the rain.
All right, new product
Final
hitting
answer.
Shelves next week. All right, what about you, A?
I love the sound of confetti falling to the ground.
Oh, it changed
It's a
my. I'm
classic.
stealing Alexis's answer.
Coming back to me and ditto. All right. We're starting with A again.
I'm getting so confused whose turn it is.
I know. I'm trying to do like whoever answered last answers next so that we don't have to keep going back and forth.
Good plan.
I don't know if that's making it harder or
It's okay.
not.
Keep us guessing. It's fine.
All right. If you had an animal tail, which would it be?
Wow, I'm trying to think of all the animals so that I can pick a good tail to have. I think that I will choose. I just feel like I'm going to think of a better tail later, so I don't know.
That's all right. That's what I was doing when I was answering questions. I was drawing out the words for as long as I could so that my brain could keep processing.
Literally.
It's fair.
Do unicorns have tails? I think they do, yeah. Like,
I think they do.
kind of like a, fluffy like a pony, but probably more colorful. Okay, I choose a
Well, yeah. I
unicorn
mean,
tail.
if anything, unicorns just have extra things. They're a horse
Right?
with an extra. So,
Yeah.
I'd say they have tails.
Yeah, and it probably sparkles, surely.
Of course.
Of course.
It does.
Of course it does.
How could you ask such a silly question?
We are talking in facts here, and obviously they do.
I want to go with a peacock. Pretty feather tails, colorful.
And then you could quite literally shake your
Yes,
tail feather, which
obviously,
just... Yeah.
I was trying to
Have
think.
you ever heard a peacock yell?
No. Have you?
It is the most bizarre. Go Google it after this, all right? Everyone Google the sound of a peacock. But yeah, it is oddly terrifying. And then all of a sudden this beautiful peacock walks in. So the more you know.
know, they just want to make sure they got your attention so that you can
Mhm.
admire their beauty.
And they will. Don't you worry. Wait till you hear it.
Yeah.
All right. I think you're up.
Yep.
I'm looking at the screen of
Yep.
both of you and saying you to both of you. That is exceptionally helpful.
I knew you were talking
There-
to me. It's fine.
As did I.
Would you rather have your armpits smell like cotton candy or your feet smell like peaches?
Armpits, cotton candy, no question. Final answer.
Okay. All right.
Same.
was-
Hands down.
Okay. All right. So stinky
I would
feet.
never have to worry about
Sweet
deodorant.
armpits.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Listen.
I can
natural
smell my
deodorant is a
armpits.
struggle.
Yeah, I can like smell my armpits faster than I would smell my own feet. So, you know.
Mm, that's true. Unless, of course,
Yeah.
that meant that now cotton candy smelled like feet, in which case that would be disappointing.
Mm,
No.
I don't make up.
That was not part of the stipulation.
I don't make up the fallout to these answers. All right. All right. We're going back to A. If your life was a movie, what would be the title?
Ooh. The first thing that came to my mind is a little bit Alexis.
Fabulous.
mean-
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Who
mean,
doesn't
I don't.
want to be,
Yeah.
but
Everyone's playing the
I don't
song
know
in their
if
head
there's.
right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know that's already been taken, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take
She's
it back.
borrowing
like it.
it.
I
She's
like it.
borrowing it.
Yeah.
It's
You don't
okay.
have to reinvent the wheel. It's a good
Right?
option.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I have a big cop-out answer, but I feel like it would be Greetings from Confetti Land. I mean,
Okay.
it just seems
Yeah.
seems appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. At least it's not a little bit Alexis. All right. In that same vein, if you had a theme song, what would it be?
Like an already like a song that's already out there, and that would just be
Listen,
my theme
if
song,
you
or an
can compose
entirely
a song
new.
on the spot, I say go for it.
I mean, Cliff would be able to. I am not that skilled. Theme song.
Excuse me while I pull up my Spotify to
I
prepare.
know. As my
Yes.
mind goes instantly blank. I've never heard a song in my life.
You don't even have to necessarily know the title correctly. Further, if you just know like the general gist of it, that's fine.
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. Help. Can I call a friend?
Yes.
Are we playing a
I want to see how that functions
who wants,
in this
to,
contest.
who wants to be a millionaire rules? I'm using
What's
my
the
phone
first
as
song
friend.
that popped in your head, if anything?
You Are My Sunshine, because we sing that to Emmy at night. So that's literally the only thing
Beautiful.
going through my mind right now, but I don't know that that's actually
I love that you
appropriate,
think my
but-
answers were anything but that last time around. They were panic brain answers. What would you put in your belly button? Jam! I didn't think about it. That was not a highly cerebral answer. That was the first thing that popped out of my brain.
Oh. Cliff, help me out. Oh, there is a song called Confetti
Oh.
by Brit that we actually did a little collab a number of years ago. So Cliff for the win. That was my phone a friend. He texted me, so it was text a friend. But yeah, that's a good one too.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough. I mean, you
I
are
need to hear this song.
arguably cheating since you're the only one who can phone a friend in this scenario, but that's fine.
Well, you said there are no rules, so
That's true. There are no rules. None whatsoever,
Accurate.
clearly.
chaos.
All right, what about you, Alexis?
Chaos in
I mean,
Confetti
obviously
Land.
your easy answer would be a little bit Alexis.
I don't know that would be my theme song.
Are you saying that does
Even though
not
it's a fun
specifically
bop.
fit your life to every
I
single
mean,
word?
Not everything about it. I wish. Kidding. I think that my theme song would be a song, She Is by Ben Rector. That's who I want to be anyways, so that's what I'm going with. It has to
Love
be
that.
a Ben song. Mhm.
Fabulous. That's great.
Mhm.
Well, I like your answers, guys. That's fun.
She had a better answer than me.
Do you want me to circle back to
Good
that
job.
question at the end again?
No, because I will not have any more clear idea.
Just panic answer. Mary had a little lamb.
Yes. Yes. I have like the Spidey and Friends theme song. Like only the things that Emmy watches is what's going through my head right now.
Okay, but your Sunshine song, literally one of the first things that popped in my head was Pocket Full of Sunshine. So, and I feel like that's
Aw,
fitting
that's a
too.
good one.
So,
See, you know,
see,
we're in that
we're
realm.
fine. It's fine.
We're in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. If not that I'm asking myself these questions, but the Golden Girls theme song has been in my head for the past like 5 minutes just since we've been talking. I have no idea if that would actually be my theme song, but apparently you say theme song, Golden
That's
Girls.
what she is.
I like
I
it.
see the Betty White gif now. Alonda and I have this Betty White gif where she's like shimmying, and we like to send that back and forth to each other.
That's a good one.
It's appropriate for just about any situation.
Yeah, we have not come across a situation that it doesn't work yet. But I can't think of a single scenario that Betty White's not the answer. So
It always works.
all right, I think
I'm totally
Are we
lying.
starting
I have
with-
no idea.
I think we're starting with Alexis this time. What does a shooting star taste like?
Ooh, definitely something sweet. I don't think it's savory. So maybe like ice cream, or a Nilla wafer. And you can just catch it and eat it. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket.
Catch a
I love
little
that.
wafer.
Wait for the commercial to come out in a couple months because we're going to be like, oh, I know where that's from.
Ideas abound. I think it would taste like something fruity and like carbonated, almost like Pop Rocks, you know, that like
Ooh.
feeling on your tongue. Yeah,
Mhm,
I think that's what it would taste like.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
I support
like
that. I switched my answer.
We're just gonna take each other's answers.
So we're all in agreement. Lemon. Got it. All right. I think we are back to Jessica starting first.
Mhm.
What mythical creature would you make your pet?
I mean, I feel like unicorn is the obvious choice.
It's a little
But-
stabby, but otherwise,
you
yeah,
know,
great.
I don't know. I mean, I have to go unicorn. It's right there.
Solid choice.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm going to have the tail of a unicorn, I'd like to have a unicorn as a pet as well.
That way you guys can
most
match.
people want to have the same tail as their pet. That's the natural
Yeah.
inclination
You
towards
can like
things.
braid them and like use the same little hair bow, and you guys can match. It would be really cute.
I-
Yep.
I feel
I
like
dig it.
people tend to they kind of look like their animals, like, you know, dog owners. Look at them and look at their dogs.
That's true. That's true. There is no scenario where a poodle does not look like their owner. Can't exist. All right. I'm already lost at who starting. That would be Alexis is starting
Back to
this
me.
time, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. If you ran out of confetti but still had to throw something in the air to celebrate, what would it be?
Whatever is close by. I
A
don't know.
lamp.
I've made a lamp. It'll turn into confetti once it breaks on the ground.
That's true. That's true.
I could
Sharp
like go
confetti.
outside and collect some leaves. You know, it's autumn almost, so I'd probably throw some leaves around.
That's probably a lot safer than a lamp.
I guess. I guess.
I'm gonna go with some marshmallow cereal.
Okay. Yes.
You know,
It's magical and it's delicious.
exactly.
Mhm.
Perfect. It's a perfect substitute in a pinch.
Trying not to say the actual tagline, just in case there's any kind of branding on there.
No, we get the generic, okay? No brand name.
That's right. All right. What would your secret agent name be?
Oh, is it me? Yeah, it's me. Oh, secret agent name. Secret agent. Glitter pants.
Ooh, yes. Good answer. Good answer. I like how the brain just spit that one out. You could see like it loading and then it just like shot out of the mouth and it was like, yep, that's it. I like it.
Oh my god.
I would be Secret Agent Sassafras.
That's a good one. I think we
I
need
like that.
to open a detective agency or something. We got the good names already.
Yeah.
I'd hire you guys for sure. Absolutely.
Thank you.
First client.
Sassafras and glitter pants is on the case. All right. If you were at Alexis, right? We're starting with you now. If you discovered a new flower, what would you name it?
Do we know what this flower looks like, or do I get to make that up?
Anything your brain comes up with.
I'm gonna go with. That's what it's called.
I like it. It's just silence. Just. I'll have a whole bouquet of. I like it.
Stardust.
Pretty. I like it.
Ooh, I got one.
Ooh.
I got one.
Good.
A sparkle dill.
Ooh.
It's also my favorite pickle flavor.
I was going more like, like a daffodil, but a sparkle dill.
I like it. I'm all for it. In any way that it tastes or looks, apparently. So,
it tastes like a pickle, but looks
like
sparkles.
It has to, all right? All right, Jess. If you saw a ghost and running away was not an option, are you going to try to hit it or high five it?
High five it. Well, first of all, you couldn't hit it. It's see-through. Like, you wouldn't be able to. So a high five is also not quite, but you can at least, try. And I think I would befriend it and hope that it would be a friendly ghost, just like Casper.
Right? I mean, aren't they all maybe just friendly ghosts and just everyone's afraid of them? So maybe they're all friendly.
I mean, I would like to think that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing, Alexis?
You took the road that I would want to take, but my initial reaction is to try to hit it because I'd be scared. So I'd be thrown down with a ghost.
Yeah, she's throwing lamps, leaves, everything.
Confetti. Maybe just throw the confetti at it. And that's like a good midway where you're throwing something, but it's still fun and happy. So, that's a good choice.
Maybe the confetti would get stuck and it's like orb. So for the rest of eternity, it just walks around with sparkles.
Yes.
And maybe that helps me figure out if it's friendly or scary. And then I can go from there.
That's fair.
Is hiding under a blanket an option?
I mean, technically, isn't that what they're already doing?
Maybe.
All right, Alexis, if you played air guitar, what kind of music would you play?
Probably some sick rock music. I just feel like that's what needs to happen with an air guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
My initial reaction was to say ska, but I don't even. Is there a guitar in ska music?
I think anything goes in ska music.
You ever
I mean,
seen
there's
Back to
definitely
the
like
Beach?
air horns and air
And, like,
trumpets.
saxophone action.
That's fair. I mean, I feel like classical air guitar would be kind of boring after a while. There's just slow, melodic. So yeah, you have to have something fun that you can like dance around and jump around to.
Yeah.
I know.
Because
All
there's
right.
a band.
That's right.
A rock
It sounds
ska
like
band.
nothing.
A
We
rock
just
ska
sit on
band
stage.
that's silent.
Amazing. Amazing. All right. What's a secret talent that you have?
Oh. I don't know that I have any secret talents. I have things I'm not good at.
I don't believe that.
The reverse talent.
I mean, if you're so bad at something, that's almost a talent in and of itself. So we would accept that answer. We being, I don't know who we is, but yeah, we.
The royal we. I mean, I'm really bad at swallowing pills, and I will make that like an Olympic event. It takes me like 10 minutes. I need silence. Don't look at me. It's an event.
I like that nobody can look at you.
opposite.
That somehow affects the ability to
just don't look at me. No eye contact. So that's like a reverse talent. Secret talent.
You're going to discover one tonight and be like, oh, that was the answer.
I know. I'm terrible put on the spot. This is the worst for me. Like, it's literally like a joke in my family that I am just terrible put on the spot. Like, horrible. There have been many situations where it's just very bad.
See, on the spot, that's when you just word vomit.
But my mind literally, like, it goes, like, there's nothing to word vomit. It's blank.
I just usually try to string two words together, and the answer means absolutely nothing to my life, really. But it came out of my mouth, so check. That's usually how my answers go. All right, Alexis, what's the secret talent that you have?
Or an untalent.
Or an untalent. We will accept untalent.
Lots of untalents. I don't really feel like I have a hidden talent. Sometimes in my car I'll try to sing like Louis Armstrong, but I'm really not that great, but it does give people a laugh.
Listen, knowing the lyrics to something and belting it out is a talent. That is fair. We will accept that answer. All right, we'll go back.
But in Louis Armstrong's voice.
I think we need
I desperately want to ask you to do that right now, but I won't.
I was going to say, I was like, I'm not going to ask, but I was like, she brought it up. She brought this on herself. If she didn't want to do it, if she didn't want to do it, shouldn't have said it.
I'm scared.
We're just going to be on like 3 questions from now, and she's just going to start belting it out.
I love it.
Which I support. Do not let me derail you from doing that. We would all very much like that to happen.
We'll see what happens after the recording.
Oh, I'll just tell you, I stopped. I hit the stop button. Oh, we're not recording anymore.
I will play the air guitar alongside you to accompany you.
Perfect.
All right, we'll go to an easy one then. Would you rather be a Bigfoot or a werewolf?
Werewolf?
I like the confidence in your answer.
She said with a question mark.
I'm thinking so. I feel like if I was a Bigfoot, I would just destroy a lot of things on like accident, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
With
that's
them
fair.
big feet.
with them big feet.
Although Agent Sassafras Sasquatch does have a ring to it, so don't totally discount that.
Oh, that is pretty good.
You'd be the best secret agent ever because no one ever saw you.
Heyo.
There you go. So my first inclination was to say werewolf, but I think I would go Bigfoot because I
Mhm.
think it would be fun. Like, you know, like everyone like thinks they see you in the woods and like really mess with people. Like that could be exciting.
Mhm.
I'd probably
I
scare
think messing
myself.
with people would be a great idea. Absolutely. And just be
I'd
like,
probably be
I'm
afraid
going to wear
of
a top hat
myself.
today and just walk around with a top hat and see how many people call it in.
Just
No one's gonna
stroll
believe
through
it.
the neighborhood.
I like it. I like it. All right. We are on our final questions. Okay.
boy.
No more.
Oh boy.
These aren't bad. These aren't. Well, I said that before. All right. So you know what like a dirty little secret is, right? A dirty little secret's what you do, but you don't tell anybody about. So we're gonna do the opposite of that. What's a glittery little secret you have? That's something positive that you do or that you take part in, but you really just don't talk about. It can be small, big, doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Well, I don't know if this is a good one, but it's the first thing that came to mind. But if I'm like in like a parking lot, like of a shopping center, and like someone leaves their carts just like in the middle, I like to put them back in the corral.
Yeah,
My
that's a
mom
good one.
does the same thing.
I'm like, you're not supposed to just leave it out. You put it back in the corral.
Absolutely. It's a glittery little secret. I like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I don't know. I love the concept of this glittery little secret. But I don't know. What do I do?
I feel like you're always doing stuff. Like you bring in like fun things to work and like you're always celebrating and making like little treats for people.
I do like to do that. Bringing fun things to work is a good time. Whether that's something edible, usually it's a snack. Yeah, sure, that'll be mine.
Okay, I like it. If you had endless time in your day, what would you spend more time doing?
Sleeping. Napping.
That's a fair answer. That's fair.
Going
Yeah, you
on
don't have to
scooter
be
rides.
productive with this extra time. You don't have to be. You can be, but
No, I need a nap.
If I was a nap taker, I would probably do that. But
I'm not
yeah,
a nap
I think
taker because there's not enough time. But if there was more time, I could be a nap taker.
there you go. I like it.
I
like
can't
that
nap
logic.
because I fall asleep so hard that I wake up
Yeah.
in another dimension.
Yes.
So like it's just
Yes. And it's like
I don't know
gotta
what
be
day.
minimum like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then so if there was more time, I'm
Yeah.
all for it.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
I like it.
I like how we keep cutting off Alexis. She's
I
like,
know.
I'm going to
Poor
do something
Alexis.
productive, guys, when you're done talking about sleeping.
We're just like, we need a nap, girl.
I want y'all to get your naps. No.
Okay, while we're napping, what are you doing?
That's right.
I'm out riding on my scooter.
I love that
love
for
it.
so many reasons.
The pink scooter.
My
Is
pink
it
scooter.
an electric scooter? Is that?
Oh no. It's a good old kick scooter.
I really hope you have streamers.
I need to add some.
Yes,
You do need to add some. And then
Shame
promptly
on
take
me.
a video so that I can
Okay.
see this in action because this is amazing. And I want more of this.
That's your assignment. You have homework.
I am on it.
That's right. It will be graded. So, circling back to Confetti Bar as a whole, What is like a big dream for Confetti Bar? Just
Big
it can be
dream?
as crazy as possible or something in the works even. Just what's a dream for Confetti Bar?
Ooh, there's lots of them, but I would say kind of the biggest dream for like far in the future. I actually really want to have like a non-profit part of the business where we could spread more confetti and happiness and joy, but in a way that really, gives back and makes an impact and isn't just, an e-commerce kind of business. So that is a dream of mine.
That is much better than my answer. That would have been like shooting confetti from a cannon at like some event.
I mean, I'm not saying that's not a dream. I mean,
much more well-rounded
than
mine was.
That's just one of them. There can be multiple dreams.
Yes, there are multiple.
And Alexis, you are welcome to answer that as well. You are very much
please do.
Confetti Bar.
Well, I definitely also love Jessica's dream of a nonprofit, but more selfishly, I think it would be so much fun to have a brick and mortar store in Nashville.
That would be fun.
I like it.
So that would be a good time. But all the things, I just want all the things to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like there would have to be a pool with confetti in it. In this brick and mortar.
Yes.
100%.
I think it just has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It's part of the deal.
All right.
Yes.
Our final questions. Alexis, what's one of your favorite things about Jess?
Oh my gosh. One thing. Literally, Jessica is just amazing, truly.
Oh,
She is one of the warmest people, like one of the best hostesses that ever walked the earth. Like, she's just so much fun, and Jessica, you make people feel so special, and you just are so stinking thoughtful, and I love your creativity. So there's that.
Excuse me, I'm gonna need a minute. Well, thank you.
And Jess, same question. What's one of your favorite things about Jess? Just kidding. What's one of your favorite things about Alexis?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me try to keep this succinct. I just love that Alexis is literally the embodiment of everything like I've always tried to do at the Confetti Bar, and like just literally like the sunshine, the happiness, the joy, and that's something that I very much like value, and I obviously wanted to bring to everyone with this business. But I know like I'm not like a super peppy like person. I'm not, someone who is like throwing confetti all the time. Like I'm much more like in my head and kind of more about sort of like the emotional meaning behind the confetti. So I just love that she is literally like the representation of it. And I just feel so lucky and grateful that she somehow found her way here, and that I will do everything in my power to keep bribing her with more and more confetti and gifts and treats and anything I can to get her to stick around forever and ever and ever.
You would not even ever have to bribe me, but those are fun little perks
But
too.
you can try. You can keep trying.
I mean, she's going to be running the store, the brick and mortar store, so it's going to be really hard to get rid of her.
I hope so.
Literally,
I
hope she'll be tied to us forever.
How did you two meet? I don't know this story. All of a sudden, Alexis was just Confetti Bar, and it just felt so right. It just like day one was just like, that makes sense. She's been here forever.
I'll let Alexis tell the beginning part.
Okay, yes. So in the beginning,
100 years ago,
confetti, and we called it kerplunk.
So it goes back when I was in college. I was in this tech solutions class for who knows what reason. I'm a social work major. I don't know why I needed that, but it's fine.
Well-rounded.
Yeah. And in this class, we had to have a blog. And I was like, what the heck am I going to write about for like 10 weeks? Or like we had to write every week about something. And so people reminded me that I love confetti and celebrations. And so Confetti Rain blog was born. And with that, my mom is very much into anything that I'm doing.
Confetti
And
Carla.
so Confetti Carla, Confetti Care Package Carla. And so she actually discovered the Confetti Bar, I guess just in some little search that she was doing to send me a fun little care package. And so she found the Confetti Bar, sent me something, and so I started following. So this was maybe like 6 years ago? I don't know. Anyways, it's been a hot minute. And so I've just been kind of following along. And then, Jessica was kind of looking for somebody to help out with some social media stuff. And you could probably tell more about that. But
yeah. So a couple years ago, it was like, it was after Emmy was born. And it was really just at the point where, like, I knew, like, I kind of needed help. Like, I couldn't, do it all myself anymore. So I had kind of put out, like, a call, and I was very open. I think it was, like, kind of like a partner in confetti. And it was like, here's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, yeah, here's what I'm looking for. Like, feel free to reach out if this seems like you. And so I got a lot of response. Like, I was very grateful and surprised to see, like, how many people had reached out. And there was something about, like, Alexis's little write-up or whatever, and I'm trying to remember the exact details, but basically I like reached out and I was kind of like, hey, like, if we want to trial, like, you kind of helping with the social media, like, let's do that. So I think we trialed for like maybe 3 months is what we had said, or a month, I don't even know at this point. I kept it very open because when you're working with someone new, and this business is obviously very near and dear to my heart, so I wanted to make sure whoever was working for it was the right fit. So we started it very kind of like, all right, it'll be temporary, and then we can kind of go from there. And literally after like the first day, I was like, need to keep her around. What can I do? So after the trial period, whatever it was, a month or 3 or however long, I put together a little care package, and Cliff and I actually made like our own stop. We made a stop motion video with confetti that like basically said like, thank you, like, for being, sunshine and, like, being so happy. And, like, then it said, like, will you join Team Confetti? And we sent her a Team Confetti shirt and everything. So it was a good time.
I still watch that video.
Do you?
On the reg.
I love that.
That is so cute.
Yeah. And that was, like, what, 2 years ago?
Yes. And we collaborated on a Confetti Day mix. I forgot about that.
Yes, that was
which kind of brought back all the stuff.
I think that's how we started, even before the social media. I think based on like your reply, we decided, or was it before? I can't even remember now. But yes, Alexis started the official Confetti Day a number of years ago, and so we one of the first times we worked together was doing like a collaboration for that. I can't remember the timeline now. That's crazy. But yeah, it just was a very natural fit.
Yeah.
Well, that's so adorable. I didn't know the full story. I just, one day Alexis's face was there and I was like, oh, she's so cute. Yeah.
No, she's got it. She's taking it over now. I feel like every time I want to post something, I like feel like I need to ask her permission, and I usually do,
which is crazy.
No, because it is. It's like, again, she's the literal embodiment of everything we want to do. So
I feel like every introvert needs an Alexis.
Yes.
For them, like I need to find my own Alexis so that.
Oh.
We're putting it out now. We're putting it out into the universe. Anybody listening? Any extroverts out there? Who love squirrels?
Must love squirrels.
Wait, we already talked about this, like a prerequisite to being your best friend. So.
Yes. So it's
you have to be up to the zaniness that is me apparently trying to collect wild animals.
Yes. And can we just please talk about what Jessica found on Amazon and sent to you after we talked about the squirrels?
The squirrel story. Squirrel story part 2.
That's right. So yeah, prior to last episode that I was on, we were talking about feeding squirrels.
As we do.
And they have their own little squirrel mix and everything. And then I get a package in the mail that is a squirrel bar. It's a nut bar that had been decked out in little disco ball garland and the logo and everything, which promptly was filled with nuts, as you do with a nut bar.
Obviously. And the confetti nut bar.
And knocked over several times by the squirrels, who are very much in love with their new bar. They hit it pretty hard. It's in a rough neighborhood at the moment, but they very much enjoy their confetti nut bar.
Got to cut them off after a certain time.
Call.
I did have to. I learned that I couldn't fill it all the way because what they were doing was they'd eat their fill and then burying the nuts all through the yard. I was like, you doofus, I feed you every day. Like, stop it. They were just like, there are probably 700 peanuts in my yard right now. I don't. So it's we're working on it. They're big feast or famine around here. And then I left it out for a few nights, and raccoons are also big fans of the nut bar. So we have 2 raccoons now and a possum.
You're getting everyone from the neighborhood. They're telling their friends. They're like, hey, the good stuff's down here.
Yep. I had some old tortilla chips that, like, because I have one of the squirrels comes, like, some come in the morning, and then there's one that comes in the afternoon, and Nugget comes in the afternoon, and he's gonna be the one that lets me, like, pet him. I'm determined. He's so chill. So he comes for his afternoon snack, and I threw some tortilla chips out, and he didn't eat them because he was like, we have a nut bar now, so, like, what is this nonsense? So fine, and I was like, whatever. So we were painting our kitchen. We're working on our kitchen right now, and, like, the window was open, and I hear crunching at like 9:30 at night, and I was like, I know that's not a squirrel. It is dark out. And we turn, we have, like, the bistro lights in the backyard, and we turn it on, and, like, it's just a squirrel with a tortilla chip in his mouth. Just, like, and I was like, or a raccoon. Did I say squirrel or raccoon? Either way. So it's a raccoon just with this chip in his mouth, just completely, were these not free? Was I supposed to ask before I had these? Were these not for everybody? And so I was like, okay. And then I hear rustling in the bush, and sure enough, another raccoon comes out. So that's Randy and Roro that we have now. So we have to keep them happy, or they knock over the trash cans, because they are.
Oh gosh.
And then after their shift ends, we get the possum now, which I did not know possums could climb, like, trees and bushes. So
they do things so creepy.
That was a learning experience for us all. Because the trees were looking at me. So it was.
Oh no!
So we are from morning till night at the backyard zoo. Yep.
I can't wait for the day you, like, wake up and there's just literally, like, a bunch of animals, like, waiting at your back door. Like, all right,
some
come
deer.
On.
That's right.
A peacock is gonna wander over.
Yes. And that's the thing, like, I don't live in the woods. Like, it would be, of course, different if I lived in the woods. That's a given. But yeah, this is not. We have turtle doves now. I don't know that they're of this area in any way. I should know, I'm assuming they're turtle doves. I don't know my birds. I just know that I have not seen this bird before, and I'm calling it a turtle dove. It could be a partridge. It could be a partridge. I don't know.
Is it in a pear tree?
I don't have a pear tree to test this out, but if it gets in,
Whatever
if
it
I get a
is,
pear
it's in the
tree.
12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
They're just like, you're gonna by Christmas you'll have all 12.
The crows got mad though. The crows have ditched
Oh.
me. They yell in the morning. They're still around, but they're like, this is way too much happening in your backyard. We are over this.
Yeah.
So that's fair. I can't even blame them. I guess crows are introverts. It's fair.
I think we should
Wow.
tell real quick. I think we should tell how you and I met, Alonda, because I think that's a good one too.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Yeah. Do the math on that one first.
I think it's like 10 years. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Roughly.
As long as the Confetti Bar?
Yeah, it was very early days.
Right. Well, I attended
Monarch, right?
Yeah, I
The
attended
first
your Monarch workshop. I had just started my business back then. And that was one of the first workshops that I ever took. I remember I was so nervous to go to this workshop because I was like, I was at the point in my business where like everything's intimidating to me because like I don't know anything. I've done nothing with it yet. And so I was like, I'm walking into this workshop that wasn't just for small businesses. Like, it was for but it was just one of those like, I am so nervous because you had to send like your photo and a little write up. And then there was like this amazing person who was running a whole confetti company. And I was like,
meanwhile, I'm in my basement.
I was like, I am so nervous. And then I go and you're so chill.
Being nervous.
I like and it's funny because like when you hear that somebody makes confetti for a living, you assume they're going to be the most flamboyant, loud, like boldly dressed person that you've ever met. And Jess is so chill. And it was cool. It was a great weekend.
I'm telling you, I'm not.
You're chill on the outside.
I just love that. I think that's funny that you thought.
Yeah, that was good. We met from that. And then what did we end up on a photo shoot together?
Yeah, even that, no, the details are fuzzy. I can't remember. I know we just started hanging out and we did a photo shoot. I can't remember. Was that even before I had the studio or did that come after? Because I know then we, had lots of adventures there. Yeah, I mean, it was just very natural. Like when you meet someone and you just kind of click and, we just started hanging out and we always had a lot of fun and do crazy, crazy things. So,
well, yeah, I think that's when we realized that our energies match because as two
awkward
severe introverts, it's not you there's like a balance that you have to hit with how much time you can spend with somebody. And there was a lot of just unspoken, like, we're cool. Like this just worked. And it would be like, so I'm gluing petals to some tape today. Want to come over? And I was like, of course I do. That's all I've ever wanted to do in my life. And then that's pretty much how like every like play date went after that. It would, and I would like, I'd just come hang out once you got the studio. We used to just hang and chat and talk and come up with crazy schemes that panned out in some way, shape, or form. Usually in the, painting couches or.
Yeah. Painting couches, taking photos of all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Y'all are so
photo
fun.
shoots. There've been a couple of photo shoots in the mix. We burned off our fingerprints with hot glue.
Yeah.
Time.
That's good.
Yeah.
As good friends do.
Yeah. There were
That's
likely
really
better
sealed the
ways
deal.
of doing what we were doing, but it was working. So like we were just like, we were gluing, putting the hot glue down and then taking like petals and just sticking it down and going like, ow, like every 2 seconds. And like at no point were we like, there might be a better way to do this.
No, you have to suffer for your art.
I mean, that will make us amazing secret agents down the road because we have no prints.
See, obviously.
What
Okay,
would
what's your
secret
secret?
agent
Yeah,
name be?
I was just going to ask.
I just brought that one on myself, didn't I?
Got him.
How the turned have tables. All right. Agent. Oh,
See?
nothing.
See?
Probably Agent Loudmouth, because I just absolutely the worst in every scenario where I'm trying to be quiet. I'm so loud.
Can I propose an alternate? Agent
Yes.
Doolittle.
Agent Pretend Disney Princess.
It's a good one too. Okay, well
Agent
we've got
Animal Whisperer.
yeah, we've got our secret agent trio.
With very professional names.
We have
very.
no fingerprints. Well,
No fingerprints.
Two out of three of us. So Alexis
I'm gonna
might
have to
need
get rid of mine.
to get
Yeah.
on that.
Well, I know how to do it. We'll make some garland.
And yeah, so I think we're good. Like we're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
think
would
so.
the agency name be?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I can do this too. I can ask questions
mhm.
again. I just got to do it
She didn't matter.
before
She
you.
could get the last question
I thought
in.
we had her. I was ready to wrap it up.
Hot glue.
Let's see. Yeah, hot glue.
Our weapon is literally a glue gun, just like in a.
In a holster.
We have two of them that we like can rotate around our fingers.
Yeah. The battery powered ones, so we're actually one with the plugs. You gotta plug it in.
I like it. I like it.
On
And
the
they're
go.
not
Wait,
the
wait.
cool touch either.
Yeah, no. You don't mess around.
I like it. I like
I
it.
like
Every time that
hot
we need
glue.
to like foil our enemies, we just like blow confetti on them and then run.
Yes. Yeah. It's perfect. I think we somehow like turned into superheroes. I don't know. It's getting more of a superhero vibe than a secret agent vibe, but I'm good with it.
We'll see, like instead of planting bugs, we plant confetti in like their suitcase or
Yes.
their shoe so we know where they're
Yes.
going.
Yes, can follow them. Yep.
A good tracker.
Yep.
It could be superhero though. I'm not opposed to that either.
It's
everybody
giving
loves
those
a good cape
vibes,
moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm digging
Do
it.
you automatically just get powers when you become a superhero, or do you have to have the powers first? Because I always like thought that would be cool if you just like become a superhero and then you get cool powers. 'Cause that would be handy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds legit.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely how it happens.
That's how it works.
I don't think there's any hole in my story or logic here.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Do you go to like superhero school or something?
I mean, well, you might
But
have to
I-
take some
Sky high.
classes. You might have to take some classes.
Yeah.
You
Well, you
know.
probably have to get invited. Like,
Mm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
not an owl, but some like a phoenix comes and drops off.
Or a
Your
unicorn.
letter.
You know,
Definitely a unicorn. Yeah, it's probably a unicorn.
or a squirrel. Let's just be
Could be a
real.
squirrel.
Maybe that's why
Could
they're
be a
hanging
squirrel.
around. They're like, this lady is not getting the hint.
I guess they have not given me anything, which is now I'm just going to keep side-eyeing them every day and be like, do you have a letter for me or Lester
No,
Nugget?
I'm ready.
No?
I'm ready.
All right,
I figured it
cool.
out. I'm in the know. Wink, wink.
That's right. Maybe if I just start talking to them as if they can understand me,
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, she's
know.
figured it out.
Got it.
Mhm.
And then they'll open up.
Oh yeah. I like it. That also means that tomorrow I will probably be going outside and like actively talking to squirrels, which just
Will you
Yep,
be in a
that's
bathrobe
happening.
and some slippers?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's how I
there's-
picture it.
I can't fathom what my neighbors see every morning because it's not like I get dressed to go do this. I'm walking outside, like just, holding on to the front and like shuffling over to where I feed them. And I am sure that I have been spotted just pouring corn onto rocks and filling up a little house with bar stools with
And the
peanuts.
bar,
I'm sure that has happened.
Do you have many friends in the neighborhood?
Probably not anymore, because I'm the weird person who feeds the squirrels. That's
She is the squirrel lady. The squirrel lady is back, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's your introduction.
That's right. I like it.
Perfect. Well,
Wow.
thank you so much for joining us yet again here in Confetti Land. Well, I would like to say that I enjoyed answering all those questions off the top of my head. It was still fun. Please never do it again. But you are welcome to come back for some other reason, as long as it's not asking me a bunch of questions.
Okay. A ton of questions. Got it. I will start thinking of the next round
Yes,
since
everyone
you
can
definitely enjoyed it.
Look forward to part 3.
That's right.
Literally. Wow. I did not stop laughing per usual. It was a good time.
Good time. Good time.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you for having me and letting me torture you.
Anytime. I know I can try to fight it, but I know that that's pointless. So. All right. Until next time.
And that would be the title of my movie. You can fight it, but it's pointless.
Yes. Perfect. All right. We'll do it again. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you once again for listening to Greetings from Confetti Land. Your support means the world to us, and we look forward to bringing you much more in Season 2. And we'll be dropping a few more goodies in between now and then. Thanks for visiting.